If you're holding greed in this moment, then you are suffering. That's the teachings of the Buddha. You know, the Buddha, the guy with the big belly. See, right now, I'm making this video because I feel that I have something to say and that I can give to people. But at the same time, I also am doing it with a greedful mind state. But instead of reacting to that greed, I'm simply trying to observe it. There's an attachment within me that is greed to gain more from YouTube, which sounds so silly to say. Because what's the point? Notoriety or money? What do I need that for? I'm here. I'm alive. I'm well fed. I eat good. I live in America, a first world country where I can literally go buy food. I'm in a nice house. I have love around me, people that love me. And so many of us, especially if you're watching this video, you're probably right there with me. But for some reason, you want more. Your greed overwhelms you, and because of that, you suffer. Your greed overwhelms you, and because of that, you suffer. We don't need to suffer so much. We don't. We can simply be with ourselves and be with being. And why not? And this is our life ticking away moment by moment. Why not just be with it? Why are we trying to chase everything else? Because you know that if you chase those things, they're not going to satisfy. They're just going to lead to more and more and more. If you don't believe me, millionaires try to become billionaires. Billionaires want to become trillionaires. And there are those people who don't achieve those things because, for whatever reason, and they end up unaliving themselves. They find misery in what others would consider to be bliss. How is that conducive to a peaceful lifestyle? How is that what we want at all? And so when you start to look into the teachings of the Buddha and the Dhamma, you find out that it's really about one thing: ending your suffering, dukkha. Understanding reality follows behind that, because we must understand the 3 marks of existence in order for us to end our suffering. But that's it. So greed will lead to our suffering. But the funniest thing about it is you can try and chase it forever, but it's always going to change. It's always going to elude you. It is always not even going to be true. It's just a story. It's just a number. It's just something that you're creating in this reality that's not even there. In fact, you're not even really creating it as much as you are trying to create it. Think that you're creating it. It just isn't even there. But you're writing a story. So would you rather have a story full of love, compassion, peace, happiness, contentment, or a story of greed, pain, aversion, envy, jealousy, anger, hatred? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. You can choose to live a good life and literally change nothing about your actual physical life. You can choose to live a good life with the same job, with the same spouse, with the same house. So let go of the idea of the thing that you want. It is an attachment, it is greedful, and it will only lead to more dukkha, suffering, sorrow. May you be well. May you be well.